Hello friends, let's talk about divine support and protection. How could we ever survive here in this world without any power that takes care of our safekeeping? The factor I'm talking about is one of the basic forces that created the world, the letter Samech, which, like the other Hebrew letters, plays a unique and important role in creation. According to the Kabbalah, before the creation of the world, the 22 Hebrew letters and the system of the 10 Sefirot were formed. Through this system, which is called the 32 Path of Wisdom, the light of the Creator is manifested in the world, creates and maintains everything that exists. Each Hebrew letter embodies within it spiritual forces that were assigned to it by the Creator. Through various letters and letter combinations, the whole reality has been created and continues to exist every day. All human beings are composed of the same basic components that created the world. Our physical, energetic, emotional, and mental bodies are composed of letters. The letters are imprinted in us, human beings, in each one of our 248 organs, and determine our physical structure, our unique nature, temperament, and character. Every limb in the body is created by a combination of letters, as well as our name. The Hebrew letters have a significant impact on our feelings, our emotional, mental, and health condition in the way their enlightenment flows in our lives. Now let's go back to the letter Samech. The essence of Samech is supporting, provision, and closing around. Look at the round and closed shape of Samech. It resembles a fortified wall that guards, protects, and gives us a sense of security. Samech symbolizes the Creator who supports the man who stumbled and guards everyone who needs protection. The circular shape that has no beginning or end implies the divine supporter which cannot be defined in concepts of beginning or end. And here is a point to think about. When we are protected and supported and know that if we fall, someone will lift us back on our feet, we feel great comfort. And yet, if we remain constantly surrounded by a wall, such as a supportive family framework, a close social circle, a safe job, or people defending our interests, at some point, the wall around us may become a limiting factor that restricts our growth, preventing us from breaking out, expressing and fulfilling ourselves in the world. As you can see, every force in the universe can be manifested in our lives in a positive or negative way. And how does this relate to the Hebrew letters? Because we live in a material world ruled by duality, the Hebrew letters can flow in our lives in two ways. In a positive and balanced way, but also in a distorted way. That is, the flow of enlightenment may be blocked. When the illumination of a particular letter is balanced in your life, it conveys healing and corrective effects. The positive frequency of each letter helps to improve your life, to stimulate and activate forces of healing and growth, to cleanse and to remove destructive impulses. In short, to live in a balanced and healthy way. When the illumination of a letter is blocked and not harmonious, its negative properties are manifested in the form of distraction, inhibitions, difficulties, and imbalances. And how is this related to the powers of the letter Samech? When the illumination of the letter Samech flows in balance in life, we are safe and protected, and get help in cases where we fall. We are surrounded by a supportive, protective, and loyal family and social circles, and feel secure with our lives. And also, we have a willingness to give and support others. We have the ability to develop close intimacy in relationships. We are able to invest efforts diligently and close processes successfully. We have tolerance and a sense of equality with our peers. We are able to keep secrets of ourselves and others. Samech gives us great sensitivity to our personal boundaries and the preservation of our privacy. And when the illumination of the letter Samech is imbalanced in our lives, its negative qualities are manifested, and we are limited and blocked, or alternatively, dangerously exposed to calamities. There may be pressure and criticism from family or social circle, a feeling of suffocation and limitation, blockages in the flow of abundance, and inability to move forward and fulfill ourselves. We may become closed in and introverted to the point of difficulty in getting close to others, being inaccessible because we are surrounded by a wall and unable to express ourselves openly. When the boundaries around us are either too breached or too suffocating, there is a danger that we lose control of our emotions or become aggressive. In short, if you feel suffocated in an environment that restricts and limits you, know that the flow of the letter Samech in your life is disrupted. So, what can be done with all this information? It helps us become conscious of the forces that control our reality. As we live in the world of manifestation, we were given the right to choose whether to implement the powers of the letters in our lives in a positive or negative path. We can learn methods that will help us balance the flow of every letter in our lives so it will be positive, healing, and contribute to our success. We can learn how to recognize which letter in our life is out of balance and correct it. You can learn about the fascinating secrets of the Hebrew alphabet in my online course on Udemy. The details appear below this video. So thank you for being with me, and I'll see you in the next teaching.